building some nice experience in this GB side, but the challenge of sevens is this team, and Nathan Hirayama, the former Canada captain, you've tried it many times. What is it like when Fiji in a knockout match, what you've got to do? We've had two of the tightest quarterfinals we could possibly have so far, and now it is Fiji to get us underway. Soaring it high is Tereo Velawa and plucked out of the air rather. It's a good take for GB to start their attack through Will Homer. Trying to create some space on the outside. It's a good early charge from Homer. It's Mason clears it away. Now through the hands, GB will go. We'll get to these edges. Morgan Williams, vast experience, the Welshman, and they win a penalty.
Just a little bit ill-discipline there from Fiji. It was a good setup, good take off that kickoff for GB. Two completely different playing styles, these two teams. But no doubt this is going to be a great matchup.
Looking forward to seeing how the offloading games match up though. Harry Glover has been one of the kings of that this weekend so far.
Well, he's one of the kings every weekend, Harry Glover, from the offload.
Here goes GB trying to pick a set move from the penalty, and it's a good charge from Matt Davidson. Up over halfway come Great Britain for the first time in the match. Here is that man Glover, and this is where he's so strong, straight up the middle, couldn't get the arms free, but recycle well for Homer. Great Britain looking for first points. Luke Mason now tipped up with a good tackle. Bright Sataranga and Fiji win the penalty. This is where they'll look to go, and it's Velawa who does so. Trying to catch GB's defence off guard. Fiji haven't had the greatest quarterfinal success of late, only one of the last five. They went on to win the tournament when they did. That was in Dubai late last year. Held up on halfway. Velawa again. Spread it away for Palafolo, who's been excellent so far this season, and now we're going to get to that with the captain, Jerry Matana, throws himself at Glover. Hands down low are good, as they so often are when it's in Fijian hands. Here goes Velawa now, trying to hot step and skip his way through the Great Britain defence. No way through just yet. It's a good tackle by Mason, has to release, and now Saltaranga will clear away. They come again, pressing, probing for that little crack. Concentration in this GB defensive line has to be on point as they go banging and boshing their way through. Now Motunetangi offload, sticks in the hands once more of Georgina Silva, who's been a real standout since his debut. Motunetangi's going to be too big, too strong, too powerful. Slams it down for the first score.
You said it, Ricky, that man there. So big, so strong, had some great touches in the lead up to that try. You can see it here, left-handed offload. But just the wherewithal to pick this one up quickly, notices the overlap, and gets the first score for Fiji in this one.
And not a lot Will Homer can do there, total mismatch, isn't it?
This is so difficult to defend, those long arms. You got to go low and get under them somehow. But when you do that, that's when the offload comes in. So
conversion's no good. Quarterfinal. Great Britain made a lively start though. And it'll be again be an experienced man, Morgan Williams. It's Homer again. Attacks look nice and connected, just haven't quite been able to finish so far, getting to the edges. Whipped across from Davidson. This little change of direction. And the ball just spills cleanly out of the hands of Callum Carson, and that allows Fiji to look to counter. Oh, great counter up though from Great Britain. That's outstanding work. Fiji left the ball open, and now some room, big lot of room down the edge for Luke Mason. He heaves it back. Great Britain trying to threaten here. Carson, oh yeah, held up the pass, but it might create some space in the middle. Fiji will concede the penalty.
And you could hear Mr. Referee there saying to release. It was a tackle. Fiji just holding on a bit too long there. And Great Britain getting the chance to slow things up here and set up a scrum from the midfield. A great attacking platform for them.
There, 199 quarterfinals Fiji have been in with a 70% winning record.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
It's a kind of unfair comparison too, because Great Britain is obviously newly amalgamated, but the numbers speak for themselves. How good this team, this nation is at Rugby Sevens.
Set.
Well, AJ Jacobs was about to blow a penalty. Great Britain playing on here. Drew Morgan Williams, advantage is over. But a nice little surge forward once more for Great Britain with Carson now. Now looking at bust through the middle, getting the offload away for Glover. He will always look to get that arm free. Right wing, can't flick it out the back this time, Glover. So Carson clears off once more. Big wide pass again. The bounce is kind enough though for Morgan Williams, a little bit of his own. Hot footwork, Fiji on this. They won the steal back.
Oh, what a turnover there for Fiji. I thought Williams did enough there off the left foot just to break that tackle. You can see it, he beats the first man, but that was the second man. But Fiji is so quick over that ball. Nasovo, you just give them an inch and they'll take that opportunity.
Georgie Nasovo, his big raps on him. This is just a seventh tournament. He's season-leading try scorer coming into this weekend. Had a great Olympics. Was seen as one of the next big things, if not the next big thing in Fiji rugby, which would be alarming for his opponents.
So much talent coming out of that country. It seems like every year these stars show up, have an immediate impact on the series.
30 seconds to go until the halftime break. That one thrown over the back of the line-out for Sultananga. Fiji happy to try and bust out from deep if they can. A second score before halftime. Great Britain clinging on to Nasovo. Good tackle made by Mason. Again, they've left the ball alone, but penalty goes against Great Britain. Talafolo has been excellent so far this season. Joseph Talafolo captained them last year. Lovely control down low for George Morset. Hands free on Talafolo. Able to bust through those long levers he uses to such good effect. This time scores himself. A fourth for the weekend, fourth for the weekend for Joseph Talafolo, and a second for Fiji on the strike.
From Talafolo. That's what happens when you go high at him. So strong. You get that palm to the chest. And this man, he's been doing it since he came on the series a few years ago.
Will find themselves 2 tries down, and with a stunning conversion as well. So it is Fiji leading Great Britain 12-0 as we get the second half. To throw himself at that one again. Fiji over the head, back of the head offload. And now Wanaki goes up towards halfway. Talafolo, one of the try scorers. Fiji looking for just their second quarterfinal appearance, semi-final appearance of the season. If they can win this, Morset goes to ground. Sultana clears away, and again Great Britain conceded penalties. They've conceded a few in the first half.
And they've been defending so well, to be fair. Your pick.
6 first before going
Amble
up.
to the set piece. Will be Velawa, who looks to hit the target first of all. Talafolo, who wants it, and he is so tall, and he used his full 6 foot plus to bring that one down. Here come Fiji looking for the first strike after half-time. Morset bashing his way through the Great Britain defence, and another penalty. Now they go quickly. Velawa goes himself, bending, and now spinning the ball wide for Georgie Nasovo. The flash speeds, and a bit of flair from the Fijians.
And the Fijian fans here in Vancouver love it. Nasovo getting his 3rd of the weekend. Finishing off a great ball here. That was an outrageous run here from Mose. So aggressive. Leading to a penalty here for Fiji. The quick tap from Velawa. And has the vision to feed it out to the man. That is such an aggressive carry from Mose. How strong he is on his feet. Nasova extending this lead for the Fijian side.
Right in front of that Fijian corner as well. 17 points to 0 now. Still plenty of time, but they have to be next to score simply. Great Britain. It's knocked down, they've got possession. That's the first start. Some fresh legs out there too. Oh, real trouble in back play for Velawa. You can see him hobbling across, trying to get back and cover defence. The 88 right here in the back here. Shot on the left. Sweeping at the back. Some numbers here for GB now busting through. There's one of the speed mergers. Well, he didn't have to run too far for the tackle by Lower, but he's still on 1 foot, still limping badly as Sonny Jardine goes forward, and it's another Fiji penalty win. Now they'll look to turn Great Britain around. This is where they show all their wares. Up to halfway, Velawa. So much time, so many options. Nasova, Runaki Dalatholo. Through one, tried to get the artery. This time the offload doesn't stick, and Freddie Roddick comes away with it for Great Britain. Williams drops a little ball back for Glover on halfway. Jardine again, or Sonny Jardine. He's really burst onto the scene for Great Britain this season. Roddick working in tandem with Glover. There's the little flick ball out the back of the hand from Glover. It was well read by Fiji, but they can see the penalty this time. Quick tap, Glover knows they've got to get going. They have got to be the next to score. And again, Great Britain. Oh, that one doesn't quite go to hand. It all breaks down. And now Fiji might fancy themselves to bust out from their own 22. Talatholo sizing at the options. Oh, good tackle made by Williams. Just being punched upfield with those penalties again.
And the referee just calling time off here while some substitutions are coming in. Just Great Britain have had their chances so far this game. They're just unable to string those phases together. It just feels like if they can string 1 or 2 more, maybe rewarded with a score. But like you said, Ricky, they got to be the next to score. They're running out of time here, but Fiji smartly slowing things down, using the clock to their advantage.
Certainly ticking against Great Britain now. It feels like that was that last passage of play. Yeah, here's Velawa, it was. That's why they called time off. He was at all sorts on that right ankle.
Still made the sweeping tackle regardless of that. It just shows what it means to these players.
Now has to wander the basically full circumnavigation of the field to get back to the bench. Looks to be a little better on it though. Just good to see. Nicely taken down now by Matana. Fiji into the final 2 minutes. In complete control. I see in the Thungu, one of the most experienced men out there, and he has still got all the skills. With the coach of Kaluni South said he's look really sharp, looking really fit in training. And I see him Thungu in his first appearance of the season crosses over for Fiji.
Quickly closing in on the great Waisali Serevi's all-time points total for Fiji. And he's been doing it for a long time, this guy. Unassuming, but he's so rapid and quick off the mark. Great vision, extending that lead for Fiji.
As Paris silver medalist, he only played 2 series tournaments last year, plus the Olympics, a measure of his quality that can come in and perform like that. Now Fiji dominant, 24-0. They won't be finished scoring, or at least trying to. Here's Sakila. Was. Britain will be kicking themselves. They had some chances, particularly in that first half. Simply have to take. Now Fiji, a little change of tactics with a kick in behind, and the big chase coming. It's a big chase back for Great Britain. A collision of bodies as Nanduvala, we know his pace. He's cut up this track more than once. He's won a penalty as Viewer Nanduvala, and away he goes again, the number 12. Cut out ball goes wide. Glover comes up to make the spot tackle on Wanaki. in defence. Just seconds out now for Fiji to get themselves through to the second semi-final of the season.
Excuse me, I hope you're not going
For those mistakes, and there were just unfortunately too many in this game for Great Britain.